Well, hello. It's a Friday evening, a little bit later than I've been going live lately, and as usual, I am CC Plays. I'm going to be playing Hello Kitty, Island Adventure, and seeing what I can turn myself into today. I had a very exciting day in the game yesterday, turning myself into a noodle cup. I'm hoping today that I will get enough of the fairy dust that I need to be able to turn myself into maybe a Mont Blanc, so I can then try and remember where the heck that arch is that I saw that I need to get another wheat gem. Another wheat heart, and yeah. Without further ado, I'm gonna get into it. So we're gonna go into the game and have our daily conversation with my melody. Oh, it's dance night again. It's always dance night when I don't want it to be dance night. That means if I need to find anyone to do any of the quests, I'm going to have to find them, and well, at least they're all going to be in the same place for a change, which is good. Let me just readjust this window out the side, and let's get on with this. What's she going to give me today? Come on. What's my I was literally pressing buttons. And my connector decided to disconnect. I don't think the battery's flat or anything because it'd be flashing on. Yeah, always something. Hello, Jane. How you doing, my love? Well, we've got another strawberry crate, so that's good. Ooh, something's going on now. Maybe they forgot. Yeah, maybe they forgot. You think there's something else going on? Ooh, there could be. In this game, who really knows what's going on? Goodness. Like, what if they ran into a ghost or something? Could be vampires. Don't count out werewolves. What if it's a dentist? Yeah, they're pretty scary sometimes. If you can find one in the UK, that's taking on. I'm thinking about alien abductions. I'm thinking alien abductions, yeah. That sounds like the coolest thing. What if they're all zombies? No, they can't be zombies. I hadn't considered that. What? I didn't bring my zombie survival kit? Fog, the scariest weather of all. Well, that fog did literally just spawn in, like, yeah. Ooh, stick with me, Keroppi. I'll protect you from the zombies. Kapow. Oh no, it's one of those gnolls that's got the ghost suit on. Ghost! What is it? What happened? Are you all okay? Haha, we got you. It's Kuromi. Trying to freak us out there. No, you didn't. I wasn't even scared a little bit. Well, yeah, I certainly wasn't scared because I know it's just a gnoll in a ghost suit. No, you didn't. I wasn't even scared a little bit. I was totally really scared. I'm not scared of nothing. That would imply that you're scared of something, but yeah. Whatever. How did you do the fog? Oh, a simple feat of basic chemistry. I can show you. Yeah, I want to see it too. Come on, a bit quicker, please. I don't think I can top that trick. I'll never be scary, I just don't have the knack You don't have to be... You just need the right help. And I'm guessing I'm going to be the one helping again. Well, maybe we just haven't approached it the right way. Don't forget to trick or treat in your spooky outfit at night. Yeah, I've been doing that. I keep forgetting to do the full 3 that I need to get all the goodie packs though. Check out the event stand, there's all sorts of witchy decor. Now come with me, my melody, I have an idea. Well, I guess I'm probably going to be going there too, so have a sip of drink for the journey. I've just got spooky wallpaper, which I've already got, but freeze free, right? I go over here now, got my tickets. Come on, speak. I wish they'd just invent a button on this game that you can just sort of like press and hold and it'll just get everything to drop into this screen. Because that's all I need. I don't need to know everything that it's collecting, because it's the same thing every day. Because I told it to collect it. First things first, let's go see what's for sale. See if there's any interesting furniture. Hi OSG, good to see you. I'm doing fine. I'm just doing my usual game like I do. And chatting about things. I'm seriously tired today. Let's just say I chatted for a long time last night and found some interesting things out. So, I might let people know some of that. Haven't decided yet. Just someone close to me got some very good news. It's quite an exciting phase that they're entering into, so oh. Okay. Oh, what you? Oh, what time are you going on, OSG? Hope it goes well for you. I know you had things planned that didn't go as you wanted them to go, but that's the way with YouTube. Just got to brush yourself off and do what's best for you and for your channel. That's the way it is with YouTube. Just always trying to find the place where what you like to do and what you love to do fits in with everything else, and you've got to provide something that people want to watch. For some strange reason, people like watching me play this game. It's just fun because I get to stream and talk about it with people. Oh, that's a snowman. Bye bye, snowman. Oh, we did get another one. Did a magic thing. Interesting to see what that's going to be tomorrow. I always forget, but when you get the special flower combinations, when you pick them, they'll just grow back within a day or so, as long as you remember to water them. And then you can turn the rare flower into a seed, and you can plant that too, which is what you can use for doing like the rare candles and things. Don't know if I've ever actually mentioned that in the game before. It's a handy thing to know. Why have I just come back in here? I've just been in there. See, I distract myself. Every time I start thinking, yeah, I better explain a bit more about this game to people who don't know much about it, and then I forget what I'm doing. But it's easy to do. I need to focus. It's the ADHD brain, you see. Yeah, I see what you're saying there, OSG. I would be very careful, and if you want my advice on that, if he starts with that, you just need to kick him. I guess you have him added as a friend. You know, you can always add him back in at some other point, but you need to protect what you're building. Not let yourself be cancelled for other person's words, because, you know, at the end of the day it's your channel and you've got to protect your channel. And as long as he's understanding of that now, and we don't have a repeat of what happened the other day, you should be good to go. Because I know you always have some very interesting things to say when you're having your talky bits when you're gaming. Be cool if you can, you know, get a few people up to talk about different matters and things. I might be doing a panel with somebody who used to be in this community. I'm not saying too much about it at the moment, but, you know, watch this space. You know, anybody who's taken more than 5 minutes to get to know me knows that I'm all about building bridges and smoothing things over so we can all coexist in the same space, and that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I am doing, and yeah, as I say, just watch this space. Hey Kasuma, good to see you here. It's same game I've been playing, but I have this added thing that I can now turn myself into a noodle pot, and I can run around as a noodle pot, which is really bizarre. I became quite fixated on this yesterday. If you check out my short, you might find that there's a little short that I put out of me being an idiot running around in a noodle pot. It amused me for the 5 minutes it took me to make the video anyway. Crazy. Anyway. This is a little bit of a strange costume to be wearing. Yeah, letting people drink and come up on your panel OSG, that's never a good idea. Never a good idea. I think sometimes people forget when the inhibitions are lowered with alcohol that they can say and do some very silly things that they might not say or do when they're sober. Yeah, it has that added thing of when you're drinking alcohol, you might not necessarily remember what you said or did. Everybody else does though. It's kind of like being a toddler, you know. Everyone has stories that they've been told by their parents, or that parents tell their kids about things that they did when they were toddlers, and you have to just take their word for it. You don't remember, it's everyone else that does. Right, where are we gonna go now? I just keep forgetting about these flower beds. I've got this little fertiliser feature sorted. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to stand for a minute. My eyes have just started going, which to do sometimes when I'm staring at a screen or staring at numerous screens. I'm trying to concentrate, so if my avatar does some strange things with my eyes at the moment, that will explain it. So it does go a bit crazy. I'll just wait for my eyes to accumulate to the fact that they've just had a wipe. Yeah. Calm down, eyeballs. It's not that bad. I was helping you. Oh, this is silly. Don't do this now. I need to be able to see. The nulls you're referring to, when you put a watering can hat on them, they will water all the flowers for you. You can't get them to do anything else. Well, not that I've learnt of in the game yet. Where was I going to go now? Oh yeah, I'm going to go over to this part of the island and find my hidden item of the day. I know what you meant. Task, yeah. It's a problem with keyboards when you type too fast sometimes. Seriously, is that what this treasure is today? A chocolate coin? That's nuts. Why is it a chocolate coin? You can literally just go down to the pirate ship and find... I can't remember how many it is a day. You get about 20 a day down there. Well, why would you want to go and find one? That makes no sense at all, game. Yeah, that's the thing with OBS. If you, I don't know how you have yours set up, but I have mine in the side, and if a moderator has hidden it, just ignore it. There's a reason, just never read it out. So that's caught out a couple of other people in the past where they've ended up reading out something that one of the moderators has hidden, and they then end up in trouble for having read that out. So guess what I'm saying is, trust your mod team. Who was I going to gift in here? I don't think there's anyone in particular that I need to. Did I complete gifting Cinema Roll? I can't remember whether I did. You see, this is what I was saying about the chocolate coins. I've got 1,634 chocolate coins. So why would I bother myself going around the island and trying to find one that's been hidden somewhere? It's possibly one of the most useless items that I could get at this point. I mean, chocolate coins are delicious. I'll give you that, Jane. But right, who else do I need to see? I'm going to look at my quests. So I need to visit the crystal caves. That's good. I just need to walk in there. I need to put a flower in this seed dispenser. Need to cook a cheesecake. Okay. And I need to transform into a flockadoodle. Okay, I can do that right here. I think. If it'll let me do it here. There we go. I'm now a flockadoodle. No, nobody knows it's me. They're all just looking confused or carrying on dancing. Who would expect a cat to suddenly turn into a chicken? Zombie chicken. Zombie chicken indeed. Hi Onai, how you doing? Oops. and run into that snowman. Hey! Oh, is that what happens when you stop? Does he start pecking away? Oh, that's cute. Still amuses me that you can still use the other tools while you're a chicken. I guess if I swap, yeah, if I swap to another one, the effect's gone. But oh well. I just think it'd be amusing to be chasing a one of the what are they called, the rockadoodlers around while I'm a flockadoodler, but oh well, I can't do that. And as I learnt yesterday, I can't take a photograph either where I'm another creature. It just changes me back, so that kind of sucks. Right, if I go down here somewhere and go into the caves, there you go, that's completed that quest. I'll go back to the plaza, going to Hello Kitty's Island. Thank you, Jane. I did a whole video with it last night as well. Yeah, I was just trying to get it a decent size to use as a profile pic. I think the one you sent me came out quite pixelated, but I'll do it later. Cafe, yeah, that's where we're going, Cece. Oh no, well it is Friday. You deserve a Panda Express. At least bears didn't steal it. Right. No, I'm not making a coffee. I'm going here, aren't I? And oh, yeah, that's the thought. Yeah, I know something else I can do while I'm here. Make a cheesecake, which will finish that quest off. Did you get anything good from Panda Express? I hear everyone rave about the orange chicken. I'm more of a lemon chicken girl myself. Don't know. Don't think I've ever had orange chicken. I guess it's the same kind of thing. Yeah, the Big Mac and fries. Wow. That's cool. I realised, because I've not had McDonald's for months, I've not used the app for months, and I lost about 16,000 McDonald's points that I'd saved up because they expired. And I could just have had so much free stuff. Could have had McFlurries and milkshakes and apple pies and stuff with it, and it just all went to waste. And I'm a bit sad about that. But then, nothing tastes as good as actually getting healthier, so I'm always disappointed when I have a Mackey's now anyway, so it never quite hits the spot. KFC though. Yeah, teriyaki chicken and some... Oh, that sounds good. You like spicy things then. I'm total wimp when it comes to anything with heat. I like the idea, I like the taste of it, but my body just makes me hiccup incessantly, so I don't bother with it. Right, where's that recipe for the Mont Blanc gone? Because I know I'm going to need a few of those. Did I make it at this? I must have done. Where is it? Did I hand it out to somebody for something? Oh no. I can't see it. Where is it? Was it made at the... It might be made at the dessert boat, actually. Probably is, actually. Oh, sweet fire. So it's not spicy. That definitely sounds like something I'd eat then. Oh, hi FBI. Good to see you here. Just trying to remember what I'm doing in the game as usual. Right, so Mont Blanc, we have got plenty enough to make at least the 10 that we need. So I can turn myself into a pudding today. And I have no idea what that actually is, but it looks delicious. I like anything that's sort of like creamy and vanilla-y. Certainly looks custardy to me. Really torturing myself now. I'll be craving sweet stuff. Maybe I'll order some waffles later. Quite partial to some waffles. And it's Friday night, so we often treat ourselves to something nice on a Friday night. Tend to be good diet-wise all week, apart from Monday, which is takeout out, and then Friday we have something sweet delivered usually. So either a milkshake or waffles or pancakes, and I'm going to stop talking about this, I'm going to be wanting it now! So I was trying to have some fruit with it so I can fool myself that I'm eating healthier. Because, you know, a handful of strawberries or a few slices of banana just cancel out all the chocolate, right? That is how it works. It's like in the UK we have something that mainly people buy around Christmas, which is called a Terry's Chocolate Orange, which is orange flavoured chocolate in segments, so it looks like an orange, and you sort of, the advert is tap it, unwrap it, because you have to whack it on something to make it fall apart. But it was always a joke of mine of, I wonder if a Terry's Chocolate Orange would class as one of my 5 a day. So it's got real orange in it. And people say, well, no, Cece, it's because it's full of chocolate. And it's like, humour me, please. Humour me. You can hope, can't you? So I said about fried chicken. Yeah. I've tried buying it from a couple of different restaurants, and nothing ever really matches KFC, and it's certainly not something you can replicate at home easily, so I only have it maybe once a month. Sometimes nothing but KFC will hit the spot. I'm going to stop all this food talk. I'm going to make everybody hungry. I'm making myself hungry, and I've already eaten my dinner. see how I cater to, you know, the global audience? You know, I call it dinner, even though I'm a northern monkey and I've just eaten my tea. But you know, it's crazy how you adapt how you say things because it makes more sense to do it. What's no one knows what you're talking about? Oh, I've just had my tea. Oh, I've just had coffee. No, it's not the same thing. It's, you know. And then, depending which part of the country you're in, is whether you call it tea or dinner. OSG, what do you call it? Do you call it your evening meal, your tea, or your dinner? So now you're in the Midlands. No, I'm not sure where the line is with regions where people call it different things. There's no certainly down in the south they call it having dinner, but you know, it's always been tea to me. My family are sort of like from different parts of the country, and it wasn't really anything that really made me think until a few years ago. And I became friends with someone who was from down south and called it dinner. I think we shared tea. Is it supper or a snack? Ah, okay. Yeah, that's the other thing. Some people call it supper in the afternoon evening meal. But then supper always to me has been something like a snack you have before bed. So I don't know. These strange things with regional people and differences in what you call stuff. It's like there's a word I won't use on here. I'll mention it to you offline, that it's practically it's a term of endearment in the north, but if you call somebody that in the south, they get really offended because its connotations as something else, and that always struck me as wild. Everyone's going to want to know what that word is now, but I'm not going to say it on here. Oh my gosh, she said that word. Cancel her. And I'm not talking about the word for cigarette or anything here, that, you know, in the UK. It's just another little word that we use. And shall we see whether... It doesn't show me how much I have. I know I'm going to get 15 today if I gift with on this flower fairy over here. But will that be enough for one today? Now I can give her one of these ones because it's her 3-star. And hopefully that will give... Oh, it's given me 11 fairy just for one. Oh, that was cool. So, if I give her 2 of these again... I don't think we're gonna get enough fairy dust now to make the ones, but maybe I have. Let me go look. I know it's not far, but I'm just going to use the mailbox. Because I'm lazy. I do have enough to make an item wand. So I'm going to use hearts because I've got lots of those. I'll use one of these bronze flax. Now I'm going to turn myself into a Mont Blanc if I can find them. There they are. One Mont Blanc wand. Marvellous. There we go. Now if I put my wand on, change what I turn into, I can now turn myself into a Mont Blanc. How cool is that? Wonder what abilities this one's gonna have. Whee! Oh, nearly fell off. I'd have been a cake splattered on the floor then. Oh, this is fun. But I could guarantee if I could do this in real life, I would get eaten. And I think we all know who would eat me. And I'm not saying anything untoward by that. But there's a certain person who lives in my house that if they saw a cake hanging around that nobody was watching close enough, they'd eat it. Yeah. The number of conversations we've had with that kid about just eating what he finds. Just trying to remember now where the arch for this one is. I know where it is. It's over in this area, I think. Yeah, my advice about OSG is try and plan what you're going to talk about. Having watched a certain other person try to do a show by themselves and was wanting people to tell them what he was wanting people in the chat to tell him what they wanted him to talk about. That's not how it works. You've got to actually have some sort of show plan yourself. Oh no, I have forgotten where this arch is again. Yeah, it's got to be sensible questions. And also just remember that you don't need to answer all of them. You can just say, you know, I'm not answering that. Because I can guarantee you're going to get people just come in and start asking you the most wildest stuff just to see what you'll say. And just you reading it out will probably give them the kind of reaction that they were wanting. So just ignore them. Let your mods deal with it. you've got a good mod team around you. Even though I might say that myself, because obviously I'm one of your mods, but that's what I always say to creators. Trust your mod team. Get a good mod team that you can trust to not overreact or underreact to stuff. And it's also useful to have people who know what's what in the community that you're in. Because they'll come in asking all innocent sort of questions, not realising that a lot of us watch a lot of other content, so we know exactly who they are and what they're about. And then we hide them. In the moment, OSG, I don't think that's going to happen. To be quite frank, it's not going to happen. But yeah, I know it's something you'd love to do. I know she had you on her panel, but no, I wouldn't say that is going to happen anytime soon. And there you go, I've just gone through the arch as a Mont Blanc, and I am now the proud owner of another wheat heart. Yeah, I mean, having people on panels or coming on and asking questions, you've got to be very careful with it all, is all I'll say. There's reasons a certain other area of YouTube has their setup in a certain way that, you know, it's not a matter of dropping a link for somebody to come and join you on panel, because there are people who, let's just say, they will try and get you taken down by going on your panel and doing things. I know it happened to someone in the true crime community that was covering a case, and they decided rather stupidly to drop their StreamYard link, and somebody went on and they used their virtual. Yeah, I'm sure you can work out what happened. I'm not going to mention exactly what it was, but it really wasn't very nice what they did, so they had to end their live straight away. At least with using Discord, you're kind of screening people a little bit more, but if you've got a Discord that people can just join without the checks, you still don't know who people are. You know, like I know you know me. You'd have me up on panel, and you know I'm not going to do anything silly, but you've got to trust the people that you have on the panel 100% that they wouldn't do something like that. Hi Lee. Yeah, I don't have the same song that Gemini plays, but yeah, she's fine. Had a long chat with her yesterday. Learnt a few exciting things, but yeah, yeah, I'm not allowed to say. I've got a feeling that I didn't actually pin something in here. I know I posted it when I first came into my own chat, but did I? Ah, yeah. luckily it's not gone off the screen, so I've just pinned it. There we go. Despite the moment a lot of times when people ask questions or tell me, or they tell me what's going on, and I'm like, haha, nope. If only you knew. If only you knew. And they say it with their whole chest sometimes. Like, they have inside information. Like, nope. No, you don't. Yeah. Don't say anything, Cece. So, changing the subject. Where do we go? Where do we go? If you'll remember me saying yesterday that I would probably get very bored of being able to turn myself into different items. I'm already bored of the fact that I can turn myself into a Mont Blanc. I mean that's it. It doesn't even work properly. It sort of merges into the landscape a bit. Certainly not as exciting as being a cup of noodles. How can a what's essentially a pastry climb? I don't understand that at all. How can it climb? I can kind of get my head around. Hi Nick Gamer, how you doing? When are you not smoking OSG? Saying about an interview with me. Yeah, I'd be open to that at some point. Just find it crazy how many people are. I mean, no, I don't mean you that want to find things out from me. Yeah, like. Amuses me. What level are you on? 265 of Hexastack. Wow. I think I told you what level I was on yesterday. I might have done one or two more since then. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. Oh dear me. I'm still keeping an eye out here for broken lampposts, and I've not found another one just yet that needs repairing. And there's only 2 left. Like I was looping and saying yesterday, it's probably going to be in the area that I can't get to yet because I don't have enough of the creature that I need to make the wand to change into. Why's my avatar frozen like that? That was weird. How long have I been stuck like that for? Just had my head tilted back. Maybe I've turned into a zombie witch or something. Brains. You don't find many brains on YouTube, to be fair. Certainly not in some areas, anyway. I've just fallen off again, haven't I? Will we be able to drift in and land on something? Or are we just going to fall into the abyss? Yeah. Into the abyss we go! It's always the same. Oh no. Again, we've got one of these days where there's really not a great deal to do. Let me just double check on my quests if there's anything worth doing. Yeah, you are responsible for Hexus Daxa. We started playing it in VC one night because you were playing it. And then suddenly we're all hooked on it. It's spread around our server like a virus of some kind, and suddenly everybody's staring at their screen and moving little blocks around, hexagons around, and yeah. We'll have to start doing Land.io again at some point. That was fun. Maybe not so much fun for you. When we all ganged up on you and played Hunt the Pig. It's one of those times in the server that you'd have had to have been there to know how much fun that was. And why you were a pig. I'm forgetting where I'm going again now. Come on, Cece. This is what happens when you stay up half of the night sleeping. Oh yeah, I need to go to the meadows, that's right. Completely forgot where I was going. Well, it is Friday night when everyone's finished with their various lives and stuff. I'm sure we can all hang out in VC. I don't know how long I will be around because, like I say, I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm feeling a bit today. But yeah, we can have a watch party. Yeah, you were being a pig and then you became a bunny. Yeah. It's never a dull moment. Always crazy fun. Oh, do I need to actually put the flower in there? Or oh yeah, I'm doing the wrong one. I'm so silly. I just turned the flower into more fertilizer instead. There you go. We finished that quest. Let's see if we can work any magic on these flowers here. No, we didn't get any zingy noise when we did the thing that time, so. You see, there's this lion type animal here. I suppose I should talk to him because I was trying to get him to move in 3 months, and he moved in, and I don't think I spoke to him after that point. I can't even remember what he's called. Lutz! There you go. Hello, Lutz. Yeah, he gave me fertiliser, which is quite nice, but I wonder if he's got an outfit he can wear. Yay! Why did I never give him his visitor outfit? There you go. Does need up more chill and relaxed now when he's not running around stark naked. See you in another 3 months, Lutz. Yeah, Gem's going live at 1 AM our time. Something to do with Witch is in or something. So that sounds like it's going to be fun anyway. Just find him hilarious because always dresses up in different things, does the cosplays. I still laugh at the Foodie Beauty one that he did a couple of months ago. That was just perfect. And then he did Anne Boleyn as well. That one was good. As I said, Gemini completely nailed Foodie Beauty. It was so funny to watch. Especially when you've watched as much of her content as I have, well, generally through reactors, but to just see somebody pretend to be her like that, it was just gold. It really was. Yeah, it's 1 AM. If you have a look in the notifications in YouTube announcements, yeah, if you click on it, it usually tells you what time it's going to be. It's always worth checking. There isn't one already scheduled. I fell into that trap today because I sent Jam a message to see if they were going live, and then realised that they actually scheduled it yesterday to go live today, so I needn't have asked the question. As soon as I went to the Thick Gemini channel, I thought, hang on a minute. Jane, could you drop the link for OSG's channel? I think everybody here knows where Thick Gemini's is, but maybe not everybody does with OSG. Try and get some people over watching him tonight. So I know he's nervous about changing his format. Yeah. We always try not to overrun each other. Thanks, Jane. If it's your first time in OSG's chat, say CC sent you and put a bunny emoji. Hi, Fairy Phoenix. Just spotted you come in there. How's your day going? What? Is it? Oh, okay, it's the sparkle it's picking up. It's okay. Bit of a swim. Go down here. It's a pirate ship. You'll see. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of chocolate coins. So why would they think somebody be wanting to spend the time and effort into searching for a hidden one? I just don't understand why they bother doing that as the gift today for finding. What? What? Literally a waste of my time doing that. Okay, so again I'm at that point where I've got nothing really else that I can do in the game, so just trying to think if there's anything else I need to do, but there's nothing I need to do. I've checked the shop. Both the clothes and the furniture one. I suppose I could go and check to see whether I've got enough of the moon gems or whatever they're called. I really should remember what those are called. Yeah, in the absence of Atla. Window indeed. I don't know where they are. I know they were doing something to do with their studies this week, so I'm guessing that might be why they're not around as much. Windows XP. What about Windows ME or Mistake Edition as they called it? I don't think I ever had the displeasure of having to use that version, but yeah. I heard about it. Again, I'm forgetting where I'm going. I'm going to Cloud Island. If there's anything worth buying yet with what I have, and no, I still don't have enough for the moon chair. I need another 15 for that. I think I get 7 every day, so I'll be a couple of days off being able to get that. It's just all the colour variations of the different things now, which I suspect I'll be able to change the colour of if I go to Tuxedo Sam's shop. So it's not even worth doing that, to be honest, because if it was a purple one tomorrow I could change it to cream and red in the shop, so I think. Okay. One thing I do want to try and do is a bit more fishing to see if I can get the weekly thing. Oh, hey Ken, how you doing? Yeah, having an amazing day at the moment. It's a pretty good day, so I'm tired, but that's usual for someone in my time zone who's an insomniac who stays up till 8 a.m. talking. But when you're talking to somebody who's in the time zone 5 hours behind, is the only option. We're all chilling, not doing anything. Nobody's streaming and... There's something I need to catch here, which... I can't remember if it's called Starlight something or other. It's got a wavy thing on its head that's a star. I'm sure there's a proper term for that, but... So it's like the anglerfish. What's that wavy thing on top of its head? Oh, we got wifey's birthday. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Is it a big birthday? Or are you just spoiling her this year? Obviously, you don't need to say how old she is, but... It's always nice to go away for your birthday. A Pashmina shawl. Yeah. You know why I can't remember what the thing is on a anglerfish's head. You know exactly why. That video was hilarious though. It's definitely one I'm going to have to share. I can't even remember the name of the channel, but I will find it. I will share it. Oh, thanks so much, Steve, for apologising to Ken. That's very good. As I'll keep saying till I'm blue in the face, I just want people to be able to just coexist on this platform without all the hate going back and forth. It doesn't get any of us anywhere. Yeah. World peace on YouTube streets. Wow, yeah. Maybe I should start a thing to be the president of YouTube, of the YouTube streets. Because that would mean a lot more than this silly presidential campaign that somebody else is doing right now. I know I'm sort of going back on what I've just said, but just amuses me that all these viral moments that another part of YouTube say that they've had, and when you go and actually look at the viral moments, all the viral he classes a viral moment as something that's been pushed by the other YouTube entity that he created. So he's famous with himself, which is crazy. Yeah, Ken, I appreciate what you're saying there as well, but, you know, it's past now. A lot of people have said and done stuff in the moment and have moved on and learned from a lot of it. You know, I was talking to somebody last night who said and did some things that they're not proud of now, and building bridges with that person too. So That's what I'm all about. Second chances. If somebody apologises, they might apologise a couple of times, and it might take a while for their actions to prove that they mean it, but, you know, just give people that chance. Because life is really, really too short. Yeah, that's it. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. It just drags you down with it. You know, I'm a great believer in this sort of like cut the head off the snake, starve it of oxygen type of reaction. That's all you'll get out of me. You know, I've got a really wicked sense of humour. And the amount of little schemes that I've come up with just to poke fun at everything that's been going on. I've even had videos in drafts, and I think, Susie, what is the point of this? Really, what is the point of putting all this time and effort into something that you know is just going to cause more bother and more upset for people, and it's really not worth it at the end of the day. You know, that's a totally different person than I was a few years ago. I was one of these people who would, you know, practically see something to the death if I felt strongly about it, but it didn't get me anywhere. I always had to put out that extra tweet just to have a dig and poke the bear a bit, but it didn't get me anywhere. Made me feel amused or vindicated for like a couple of minutes, and then it was like, yeah, it's not actually changed anything. I've not changed their mind. They still think I'm who they think I am, and I still think they're who I think they are. You know, it's pointless. So now when people say to me, "Oh, just say, what do you think about this? Oh, how are you feeling about that?" I just say, "Yeah, whatever." That person has no power over my life. I don't care what they're saying. If I do look, I'll probably just end up laughing at them. Yeah, it does. When people grow up, you suddenly look back on your life and all the silly things that you did in the spur of the moment, and things you said to people and the way you acted towards people, and then you think, I can't take back some things that I've said and done to some people. You know, I wish I could go back in time and unsay some things, but I can't. All I can do now is try and control what I do moving forward. I mean, got myself involved looking up something a couple of weeks ago. Made a little video to try and, you know, stop somebody else doing something. It worked. They've stopped, but they're now I'm getting dragged into something else, and I'm thinking, no, that was nothing to do with me. I have the receipts. I have receipts for days that can prove that it's not. So I have absolutely nothing to worry about. My conscience is clear. Is theirs. People make all these judgments and decisions about who you are as a person based on how you present on a YouTube video. You know, Spoiler alert, I look nothing like this in real life. You know. Oh, that's Cece. She's a right witch. Yeah, it's just the avatar I'm using at the moment. Could literally change into a cat right now if I pressed the button, and I'm not going to, because I'd have to mess around with my model to get it working properly. But you know. I just want people to be able to listen to my words rather than criticising. Okay, I am a witch. Maybe the B is silent, but you know. Yeah, some of us are just pixels on a screen. It's quite insane. Even those who are also just pixels on a screen, it's still a person behind it. It's a real person with, you know, hopes and dreams, and a real life behind that avatar. And yeah, a lot of people choose to not be on camera for a reason. Sometimes it's nefarious that they don't want to be on camera because they don't want people knowing who they are because they're a bad person, but some people just don't want people knowing who they are. It's, you know, it's the internet. So many people get outed as being this person or that person. They just want to play the game online, and then they've suddenly got people turning up at their house or sending them pizzas. Oh, you hurt my feelings on the internet. I'm gonna make your life hell. What's the point? Seriously, what is the point? You push back a bit sometimes. Just to say, you need to stop this. This is going too far. How would you like it? Yep, that's all I'll say on that. It's insane how much of all this leads back to the head of the snake, that's all. You know, if it gets to a point that it continues and other things keep getting dragged, other people keep getting dragged through the mud. Hi, you Curb, or Bruce. Yeah, maybe I will speak on the subject, but at this point I agreed with somebody that a conversation that we had was going to be kept confidential, just between the few people that are in the conversation. If they've decided to give information out that was exposed in that conversation, well, I might just have to bring it out myself. I have nothing to hide. It's the mental gymnastics and the time and effort that some people put into things online. It's like, seriously, go out, touch some grass, breathe some air in. I mean, I say this as a person who hasn't left the house since July, but, you know, that's for different reasons. It's quite ironic that I say that, touch grass. What's that, Jane? I love reading sometimes things about me that I never knew before that random person behind a keyboard said about me. Exactly, exactly. I said something along those lines on Twitter today. It's like, girl, I've got the receipts. You can't frighten me. What exactly are you going to expose anyway when you're the one who's actually doing the exposing right now? Yeah. Maybe I'll speak on it over the weekend. Depends how things play out with certain rubbish that's being spouted right now, but my conscience is clean. Is yours? To talk about now. Yeah, exactly. Things she did or never happened. Everything sounds better with the British accent. Why do you think a lot of British actors play the villain in things? Why do you think the actor who played Lucifer in the Netflix series decided to play Lucifer with his real accent? Well, he's Welsh actually, but you know, he played it with a British accent because it made his character even more sinister. We scary. Sometimes without trying to be. Okay, I'm just still looking for things to do, because I've done pretty much everything I need to be doing for today. Yes, Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Absolutely perfect. Well cast, looks wise for the role, and his accent was just perfect for it. That's got me thinking, why is the British accent so scary? Oh dear me. Why do we scare people around the world? Probably because we colonised half of it at some point, but we're not like that anymore. We're sorry. We're sorry. As I said before, you know, the UK, we're responsible for more Independence Days around the world than any other nation. It's an amusing thing to say, but I'm not proud of it. Yeah. I'll just sit here with the chilled music for a bit now. Anthony Hopkins, yeah, he is amazing. Yeah. I've seen some of the clips that he's done. think he did it on TikTok, or did he do it on Facebook? With him just sort of like headbanging to... He's so terrifyingly chilling in some of the stuff he does. But, you know, he's a nice guy. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm just reading through now. Yeah, that's it. You've got to be very quick with catching some of these things. But we have a whole treasure trove of deleted videos that people will try and deny things. You know, not going to ever post it, but you know, if people try to deny saying things, you can almost guarantee that one of us has got a copy of it. Some of us don't really have channels and don't really care about dropping stuff online that, yeah, if they lose the channel for it, they don't really care. So, yeah, no. That's not a threat to anyone in particular or anything, but, you know, it's just how it is. Don't go lying and saying you never said that when you put it on the internet. And as they say, the internet is forever. Yeah. Isn't it? Oh, yeah. It's a shame I had this change of heart because I was so ready to enter my villain era. No more nice CC, but yeah. I'm just me. I want to get everybody to get along on here, and you know, I know it's going to be impossible with some people, but even if everyone can just coexist in the same space, then I'll feel, you know, I've made a difference with some of it. You know, some of them will never build those bridges again. But there you go. Yeah, don't cross me. Yeah. I've always joked I'm a much better person to have on your side than against you. But yeah, doesn't mean I do anything. It doesn't mean I don't know people who wouldn't. I'm joking. Anyway, I think we've done an hour and a half here, so it's time to hit that button for the outro, and see you again over the weekend. Who knows? I might have some more tea. That said, bye-bye.
Thanks for the ride, it's been so real. Pixel dreams and neon feels. Game over now, but not for long. CC Plays, hit the subscribe, it's just one click away. CC Plays, stay in the game, come back any day. High school's late, but the fun won't stop. Level up with every drop. Next adventure's just a play away. CC Plays, hit that subscribe, it's just one click away. CC Plays, stay in the game, come back any day. High school's fate, but the fun won't stop. Level up with every drop. Next adventure's just a play away. CC Plays, thanks for watching. It's just for watching. CC Plays, let's keep unlocking, unlocking.